Hey 17, I'm Alice. I am a 17-year-old girl and I want to talk to you about your new collaboration with The Biggest Loser. You have your body peace pledge that I think 90,000 girls have signed that says things like, I won't let my size define me and I'm beautiful the way I am. And I think that's awesome. You know, we should be telling girls that they're beautiful just the way they are and that they don't need to change their bodies to be worthwhile. So you have this awesome thing that I love, which is the body peace pledge. But you also have this collaboration with The Biggest Loser, which is really confusing. Like, have you seen The Biggest Loser? I mean, that show is all about shame and making people not like their bodies and really extreme, unhealthy practices that you shouldn't be encouraging to your teenage audience. A lot of people on that show end up getting eating disorders later on and practice really unhealthy things to lose weight, like fasting and exercising for way too long, not drinking enough water. A lot of your readers really trust you. And if I'm reading your magazine and it's my favorite magazine telling me that it's really important that I model myself after this show that says that being fat means that you're not a worthwhile person, what is that going to lead to? Like, 80% of 10-year-olds have been on a diet, and 78% of 17-year-olds are unhappy with their bodies. It's not like, losing weight is a new idea to us. We've heard it all before, and we really don't need another group of people telling us how we need to change our bodies to look a certain way. As someone who reads your magazine, it feels like a betrayal because it's like, I know that when I was in, 6th grade, I went on my first diet because I thought that my belly was too round. I wanted to look in the mirror and see like a straight line down, and I didn't see a straight line, and so I decided I was gonna, eat these really regulated meals, and all I thought about like every day was like, what am I gonna eat? And I'm eating too much, and I shouldn't have this many goldfish, and it was just in my head all day at school. When I should have been focusing on being in school, I was thinking about what I was eating, and I was in like 6th grade. My experience is not unusual. There's nothing wrong with, wanting to exercise more or wanting to be healthier, but, you already have a section in your magazine about losing weight, of how you can lose weight while you're on the phone, how you can get awesome abs while you're watching TV. Like, you already have that whole section, so do you need to add like another thing from The Biggest Loser? From, trainers who just yell at people and everyone's crying and it's just like horrific. Like, is that what you want for your readers? I'm just frustrated, and I feel like as one of your readers, it's really disappointing to see you collaborating with a negative group that kind of says that there's one body that is worthwhile. What you look like doesn't define who you are, and The Biggest Loser says the exact opposite of that. So why would you want to say that to your teen readers? We don't need another group of people telling us how we should change our bodies. I love your body peace pledge and a lot of the positive things that you do, but you have to understand that, like, having one page for the body peace pledge and then another page for The Biggest Loser is really confusing. So one page is saying, love yourself the way you are, and then the next page is saying you need to lose weight. So as a teenage girl, it's really confusing and frustrating that you're sending us these mixed signals. I just wanted to tell you how I'm feeling about this, and I really hope that you listen and you take it to heart.